Okay, let's get started here. We're going to go over how much down payment you need to purchase a home. Now, this is something I get a lot of questions I get on this, and there's a lot of myths out there. So let's get started on the reality. My name is Sean McManaman. I'm a local real estate agent with eXp Realty, and I'm going to go over your options for down payment. There's more than you think, and it's less than you probably think. So let's get started here. You do not need 20% down. That is a fact. You do not need 20% down to purchase a home. Let's see what options we have. Number one, we have an FHA option, which is 3.5% down. That's a low amount. And what's required with the FHA is upfront and monthly mortgage insurance, and the upfront is rolled into the mortgage, and it requires a 600 credit score minimum, depending on your lender. Next option is a conventional, and that's 3% down, and that also will have monthly mortgage insurance. It won't have upfront, but the credit score is 620 to qualify for that at a minimum. Now, there's more restrictions on this because debt ratio is a little more restrictive than FHA, but there's a 3% option. Now, for veterans and active duty military, you have an option of 0% down. A VA mortgage is 0% down payment. It has an upfront funding fee, but that's rolled into the mortgage. But what's really good, there's no monthly mortgage insurance. Now, 600 minimum credit score, depending again on what lender you use. But this is a very good program at 0 down. Now, there are down payment assistance programs out there, and there are too many to discuss right now, too many parameters really to go in detail, but just know that they're available, and it can make up for almost all of the 3.5% down because they're mostly used for FHA, or some of the 3.5% down it can make up for. So there are programs out there. So contact me if you're interested. I can go through them. And of course, if you have the money, a conventional 20% down program will have no PMI, no mortgage insurance, and it's a very good program, but you don't have to put 20 down. As you can see, there are other options out there. So what should you do now? If you're thinking, you know what, I really want to know if I can purchase a home with these down payment options, it makes it a lot easier. Well, the first step is to get pre-approved, and that doesn't really take much. So what you can do is go to this website, submitforapproval.com, and it's just a basic form with basic information. You don't have to put in your social or anything like that. Fill this form out, and I'll have one of my lenders contact you and get you pre-approved. Go over the options you have. You might have that 3% down option. So if you do this right now, we'll give you a free appraisal or home warranty when you purchase the home. Now that's a $500 value usually. So if we'll give you a certificate once you do this and the lender calls you and approves you, we'll give you a free appraisal or home warranty on the purchase of your home. It's a great deal. And there's no obligation with this. And at least you'll know what you can qualify for, even if you may not even be ready now. It may have to be 6 months down the road, but this will be good for any time. Now, if you want to know more about the home buying process, you want to go from start to finish, this is what happens from start to close. Go to this, Sean'sBuyerWebinar.com. I have a buyer's webinar once a week, sometimes two, and it takes you through from start to finish. So click on that and see what times are available, register, or you can just call me. You can text or call me. I'm available anytime. I can answer any questions you have. I'm happy to help. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned some things from it. If you have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll be happy to answer. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for listening. Take care.